Hi everyone, I'm Eric Lee. I am your host for my 50th birthday celebration. I am on the red carpet in Orinda, California at the Masonic Lodge. And we have light. That's the biggest news right now, as PG&E was planning to shut us down. We'll see if that happens later, so we'll be with you until that happens. We are looking for here on the red carpet to see if there's anybody who's going to come down. And it looks like it's my nieces.
Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you. It's Riley and Casey. This is wonderful, along with their parents. Come on in. Oh my gosh. I thought we were bringing just a few at a time. Yeah, I said a couple. So, all right. So let me talk to the entire Sutton family here. So, hey, well, just all you do is talk, and then everything will take care of itself. So, let me talk to your parents first. It was, let's see, 2004 that you got married, and you had co-best men. And tell me about this. Now, how many years later? Do the math in your head. 15. That you've joined. What would you guys say as a group? I'll take whoever wants to speak. Is the biggest memory you have in relation to all five of us?
I know.
Okay, go ahead, Suzanne.
When you would come over, tell the girls stories, and then they would try to tickle you. You remember that?
I knew he knew all the Disney movies.
Yes. And what's the Descendants?
Descendants.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the evening.
Thank you.
A lot of surprises. Take care.
Bye.
Come on down. It is Franz Bakuli and Mr. Sutton. It feels like we should be playing basketball. Yes. Franz.
Yes.
How long have we known each other?
A little bit too long. No, since 7th grade. So
Since
you do the
7th
math.
grade. Yes.
I don't know the
A
math.
long time, over 35 years. I know that immediately because you have the 35 over table. So tell me, what are some of the biggest moments that you remember relation to us being friends?
I don't know. We've been consistently keeping in touch all those years. So I can't think of one single moment, if that's fair.
Well, here's one. How about all those basketball games? And the gentleman to your right was at many of those games.
No.
Lloyd, can you believe that we are older than you were back then when you played?
See, I still consider Mr. Sutton. I still think of that.
Yes, absolutely, Mr. Sutton.
Go ahead, Tony.
Oh, it's just so great, and I remember all you guys in my house sleeping, having a party or something, and then playing basketball.
Yeah, it's really special to have you here.
Oh, it's very special to be here.
And you have a bond because I was brand new in the area, and you were one of the first people. You want to tell them what happened?
How to fix your locker?
Yes, I couldn't. It was like you had the twist and a couple. I was lost. I had never dealt with the locker. But thank you for coming.
Thank you,
And Franz, we'll be seeing a lot of you later. All right, so coming down the red carpet now are the Rivases as well as Mr. Sean Jackson. When I moved from the San Francisco, from the LA area, come on in to San Francisco. These are some of the people in my sophomore year I met first. Hello there. How are you doing, Irene and Jose? How are you doing, gentlemen? Oh, good. So, these two throw the best holiday parties that I know. Lots of food, and they are always so gracious to invite me there. And there's always some game. Tell us about some of your favorite games we played through the years.
I think the one that we always have fun is the one where we get to make fun of Eric. So
well, that doesn't narrow it down.
So like the one that's was it Bow Down to Eric, and we call it like Beat Eric?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Well, let's bring Sean Jackson in on this. So here's the deal. How about the flat tire game you guys taught me? I didn't know how to play it, but all I knew is you guys kept saying, "Sorry, you need road help," because you can team up on people.
Yes, you can team up on people. It's a game kind of like
Uno, but it's French, and you get penalty cards, and people like to coup fourets, and people like to pile up the penalty cards.
On certain people. It doesn't say that in the rules, though. Pile it up.
I'll check again.
Well, thank you again for coming, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Okay, take care. Sean, do you okay? Joining in real quick?
Let's just make this quick.
Let's make this quick. This is Sean Jackson. Sean, is there anything you want to say?
Happy birthday.
All right, thanks for being such a good friend, Sean. Sean's a little shy. That's good. Coming down the, oh my goodness. We are having one half of Curtilla and Associates and the other half. Come on in, Gary. Come on in. We'll do it too. So I feel pretty proud of myself that I matched these two together. So we have the guy who taught me all I knew about tax, and the woman who I tried to teach tax.
your fault.
Yeah. Gary, tell them how we met for the first time.
We met at KPMG, probably 27, 28 years ago.
You worked in Walnut Creek. I worked in. So I
worked
was
in
brand
Oakland?
new in Oakland.
That's right.
And you called me out to do a tax
We
return.
were supposed to get their best person from the Oakland office to help us out on a project.
Unfortunately, he was sick.
And then Eric showed up. Yes.
I figured I'd say it before
Working
you
on
did.
return,
Yeah.
Ivan May.
No, I want to tell you, Gary, do you realize that 20 years in the business, and now I teach tax, but a dirty truth is I don't do my own taxes. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Any idea who my tax preparer is? It's not Curtilla and Associates, they're too expensive.
Yes.
But it's Kim, one of the nicest people in the world to continue to do it to me, to do my tax return. So, yes, so thank you guys both for coming. Is there any comments that you have about insights you'd like to give them as me as a professor, because that's how you knew me first?
Eric is a tough grade.
Tough!
I am the teacher.
How about fair?
No, Eric's fun. Eric makes the class very fun and exciting.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you both of you for coming. Enjoy the evening.
All right, thank you.
All right. Okay, coming down the aisle here is one of Gary Curtilla's top. Maybe were you the person?
I was
were
the
you
top
the
tax
person?
preparer
Were you
for
the
Gary
one that? Were you the one that was sick and you were supposed to be the top person?
Yes.
Tell us about this Ivan May return that you and I worked on with Gary.
We said we'd get it done in May, after tax season. We didn't say what year, though.
Yeah. And that was even though Gary wanted it filed on time in April.
Right.
So
I would like to just say that
Yes.
it's very fitting that we're having this this august event at a Masonic lodge, because I played basketball with this guy, and he was the biggest bricklayer in the history of the sport.
very good to take my mic away because I would have pulled it earlier. Thank you, John. Have a good day tonight. All right, let's bring in. Here's a guy who might contest John's comments. John just said I'm a huge bricklayer on the tennis court. Was that fair?
I think he said on the basketball
court. That's
which
what I meant.
is probably fair.
I should have just said on the court. I am a better tennis player than basketball player.
I do have to applaud his
He's brazen.
well, the fact that he incorporated the Masonic Lodge in your sports skills is impressive.
So I got to tell you, Monty, it means a lot that you're here. You came all the way from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Tell people how you met.
Well,
Long time ago.
Eric was trying to recruit people to come to his sweatshop, otherwise known as KPMG, and he made all kinds of promises, and because he has such an honest face, I believed him.
And did that not come through?
Well,
Those wonderful promises.
he left a week after I got there.
The place wasn't big enough for the two of us.
I guess
think
not.
is the deal. So, well, thank you so much for making the trip. Hope you have a great day, great night tonight. You take care. All right. So, as I see, we saw two of my nieces. Now we're seeing two of my nephews, Hayden and Michael. Come on in. All right. So, how are you guys doing?
I'm good.
Look. Oh. So one of you two saw the dress code. The other said it was all Brady. So tell me what.
Who you throwing under the bus?
A Patriot fan, but that's all right. I want you guys both to tell me what some good memories are, some things you think about when you think about me as an uncle. What needs to be unique?
The American White Rock river rafting was really fun. I remember it was your idea to go on it.
Yes.
It was super fun.
Tell-
And,
yeah.
we had the best person who led it, and so we got to sit up front of the boat and I get thrown off the boat.
When they say up front, you were literally on top of the raft. They call it cowboying.
Yeah.
You weren't afraid? Were you afraid?
Mostly because I knew that
Yes,
nothing
but I
bad
fell
was
out
really going to
twice.
happen.
Fell out twice. Sounds good. Well, I got to thank you guys for coming. You guys have a good day. What's that?
One of my favorite memories was
Oh, I'm sorry. What is one of your favorites?
one of my favorite memories is recently when you took me to go see fireworks.
Oh, yeah. What was the best part of that? The fireworks?
Being with you.
Oh, you know what? I take it back. You can wear anything you want talking like that.
Hi, world.
Okay. See you later. All right. Great to have you guys. All right.
Thank you.
So coming down the red carpet now. Coming down the red carpet now. I don't know why. Two generations of Kurtzman.
Right.
So there is a rumor. There's a rumor that there is a best partner award, tennis partner, and I think both of you guys I've played with. Are you campaigning? Do you think you have a good chance to win?
Best tennis partner award. Yeah, no, I'm not campaigning because, and the reason why I'm not campaigning is because I know I'll win.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Because
yes.
you might be undefeated.
I bet you we are. I'm
Which
not.
is better than your percentage.
I'm not campaigning. I will just be bitter if I lose to this guy. That's it. I'm not bitter. Just this
Who
guy.
taught you how to play tennis?
Well, I think you're looking at
Yeah.
So maybe with that. Okay, maybe with
Okay,
that.
and I just have one question.
Yes.
Based on the USTA ranking right now, who has a higher ranking between you two? Do you know?
Oh yeah, he does.
Oh, what's your ranking? Is it 4-0?
No, it's probably 2-5.
Okay. Gary found a way to sneak down the 3-5.
I did.
Anyway, it would not be the same event without you two here. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
All right, thank you.
Hope I win.
All right, coming down the red carpet is my captain, Hawk and Kitty. Right? Nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
It's Kitty Hawk.
Yeah, Kitty Hawk. Sounds like Kitty Punkberg. Anyway, Hawk, you are the captain that got me for the second time to the Nationals. And we worked together. What is it like to, I mean, you were the boss, you were the captain. What was it like working with me as the co-captain?
I didn't think you were co-captain. I thought you were the captain.
Yeah. But what was it like? Was it
It was good. We got a good relationship. Talk about it, open it up,
Yeah.
let the team go. So that's good.
Well, sounds good. Well, we got a lot of people to get in, but we thank so much for coming. It was so nice that you joined us as well. Thank you. Nina, how are you doing? It is so nice to see you. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm not used to being on camera.
Oh, hey, we're going to make this nice, simple, and sweet. Tell people how you know each other.
We used to work together
At KPMG.
many moons ago.
Right. Now, did you ever work with Gary Costello, this person?
Yes.
He's spreading rumors that I wasn't the top-notch staff
No. You were the very top.
Okay, thank you.
You were my mentor.
Okay, good. Good to know. Glad that we clarified that. So, I guess you've been at so many of these events, right? So,
A good majority of
yeah. What do you expect today as someone who's a veteran from this?
You're going to challenge us. It's going to be entertaining. And we're going to leave here having a great time.
Awesome. Just keep the lights on for me.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
I will.
Great. Well, thank you so much for coming, and have a great night.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Coming down is Ellen Hanscom. Ellen, it is so nice. Ellen, I want you to tell a specific story. Because Ellen and I worked at Deloitte together in facilities, and we moved. I'm going to hope you remember this story.
Oh, I can't
Because some people were moving early, and you called me down to try to deal with it. And I really wasn't worried, because I'll just tell them, hey, don't do that. I am the authority of Kay Pittman, who's the partner leading the whole thing. But you mentioned that might be a little harder. Why?
Well, two things. One, we had an internal staircase, and I now refer to it as our game of whack-a-mole because people were sneaking up the staircase, and you were telling them when they saw you, they would duck back down. But also, Kate Pittman happened to be on the floor they were not supposed to be going to, and was calling them to come down.
Horrible role model. So when I was ready to get down there and say, get back up here by the authority of Kay Pittman, and she was the person.
Yes, exactly.
No, I mean, I think room assignments can be really frustrating, but working on it with you was such a pleasure.
Oh, thank you. I feel the same way.
And thanks so much for coming. It's wonderful to have you here. All righty, take care. All right, now coming down the aisle is
Happy birthday.
King and Tiffany. How are you? It wasn't that long ago I was at these two's wedding. And I understand what it's like to put on a difficult event. So we're here on the red carpet. Brian, how do you know me?
I met you in 2004.
Right.
When I was at Deloitte, switching from audit to tax.
Right.
Eric interviewed me.
It is. And did I encourage you to come over?
I am not sure.
And
but
do you blame me now after all the years?
I came over anyway.
Okay. And you've been in tax ever since. I mean, different firm.
Yes.
So what's so cool about you, Brian, is you know me in many facets. Not just work, but on the tennis court. Now, I hear there's a Best Tennis Partner Award today. Are you campaigning for it?
So I get the worst partner award. You get the best. I was unfortunately part of Eric's only 0-6 season on a doubles team.
So I want to get Tiffany here. Tiffany, so what would you say if a friend of yours, while you're playing the sport, hit you? And then you said, hey, that hurt, don't do that. And they said, I'm sorry. And then 2 minutes later, hit you again.
I'd be your fire.
Brian, you had never hit anyone in the back of the head when serving your partner, but you have.
It only happened twice in my entire life.
And twice in 10 minutes.
Twice in 10 minutes.
All right.
It's all.
Well, thanks so much for coming. It means a lot that you came. And have a great night. Okay. All right, coming down the aisle is, we already met Hawk Vu, is the other national tennis captain, Barry Jarvis, and the woman who puts up with all of our nonsense in here, Marsha. How are you guys doing today?
All right, good.
Okay. We got a lot of people to get in, so we will be quick. Just tell us a little bit what it's like to be a co-captain with me. Because sometimes you've been my co-captain, sometimes I've been your co-captain. What's it like strategizing? It's really, literally a co-captain relationship.
Sometimes it can get really intense because we got to get it going, you know. And so, but it's a great thing when we finally come to the conclusion of what we're trying to get to.
Yeah, it's a wonderful partnership.
Yeah,
it really is.
It's been beautiful.
Yeah. Well, thank both of you guys for coming.
All right.
Okay, take care.
Thank you.
Gracie, oh, you're welcome. Gracie, should I come up a little bit? Yeah. Come on in. We apparently have a dignitary, Mei Ling, who brought her bodyguard. How are you? Oh my goodness.
You look familiar.
Yeah.
You're Eric's dad, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's starting early with the 50s comment. Look here, my man. You know, there is a Best Tennis Partner Award today. Are you campaigning for it?
Oh, boy.
You're up against people like Ross Parker.
It's an uphill battle, and I'm going to have to say...
Gary Kurtilla, Eric Kurtzman. Yeah. You think you're going to win?
I think I can make the top 7.
Okay. Mei Ling, you put up so much with us talking tennis. You think it's crazy, or we have a problem, or?
Yes, crazy.
Crazy. So, I want to talk to you briefly, not about tennis, but about my story writing. Tell me a little bit about that. What is it like? You've been my chief editor over the years.
Well, I have to say, all in all, should I look at the camera? I've got these dark glasses on for a reason.
Oh, okay. I thought you just didn't want people to know that you were at this event. Deniability.
All in all, I'd have to say you're a shockingly good writer, and your grammar skills.
You help.
We'll talk about
Go
later.
help. His favorite thing to say is over the top. So he pulls me back if I'm going to. Well, again, thank you guys so much. Was there a last?
I was just going to say, I reluctantly have to say you are an excellent writer, and I'm still reading your books.
Okay.
Because I'm a very slow reader.
All right, get out of here.
Because the age thing you're catching up to.
Yes, thank you. Well,
Thanks for inviting me.
Oh, absolutely. All right, coming down is it could come together or one by one. It's up to you. Okay. Well,
I don't know.
We'll tell you what. Why don't we start with you, Mike, and at the end we'll deal with it. We got a bunch of tennis people coming now. Mike, Ross, and Scott are coming in. Yeah. So, Mike, when did we first meet on the tennis court? It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
And we were both young enough to play singles.
Yes, I think we both had, didn't have any gray in our hair.
Yeah, exactly.
At that time.
We would think it would be obscene back then to do a third set tiebreak. Now I ask for it all the time.
Right.
So, but anyway, any comments a little bit about our friendship over the years?
God, Eric's always been there. Inspiration to all of us. Biggest smile all the time. Best laugh, and certainly has helped my tennis game.
Oh, he's too kind. He's a tennis coach for his high school team.
And I feel also important that I helped him a little bit. Realize to be the inner teacher.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
I know you're asking all the time.
Absolutely. I'm being bombarded. But the tape? Talk to my brother. Find my brother. Okay.
What does he look
like me. My brother looks like me.
But better looking.
Okay. Hey, that's... Well, anyway, no, you're right. Big influence on me moving on to teaching. And I haven't regretted it 1 minute since I... Well, good.
Remember, I do know your president.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Went back to school with him. All right, take care, Mike. All right, we're coming down with my old tennis partner, Ross Parker. How you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Ross has moved on to greener pastures since he moved up to 4-5 and then has retired to do baseball.
Yeah.
So let's take us back.
So my tennis career is dead.
Tell me a little bit. No, you're going to come back when when your boys outgrow baseball. But tell me a little bit about what it was like when we were the hottest 4-0 Albany doubles team around.
What I liked about it was that we didn't play a lot of 3 sets matches. It was a lot of for a family man. I could count on an hour tennis match, a straight set win.
That was the key. That
yeah,
you said.
yeah. I thought that was based on the context of your question.
Yes,
I thought that was already
yeah.
And I could have a sandwich with the guys, and I could be home.
And our styles match so well. We're both aggressive.
Always
we
at the
both
net.
can joke, and we had a good time where we were.
Absolutely, yeah. So, except for when I probably hit you in the back of the head.
Yeah, that was at practice. And I never hit you.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right.
You know better.
So, Ross, thank you so much for coming. It would not be the same without you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, take care.
Okay.
All right, Scott. Now we're having the OG of the Eric parties. And Scott I don't even know what to talk about in the 30 seconds we have because you go back to junior high and high school and you're in my tennis world now. Just tell me about one thing, one event that sticks out over the years that we shared together.
I'm going to speak about it later, but I'm also going to say it now. I think we were very humbly beaten badly by your brother over and over and over again, and you kept making us do it. So I appreciate that. I think it was character building.
The only problem was when you said we were humbly beat. I didn't know why. I didn't know what you were talking about. Our national performance.
Well, that's another one too. Yes. Character building.
Yes.
This guy does it.
Yes. But boy, did we take out that James Kinney team in our first ever USTA
7-5. Yes.
But anyway, thank you so much for coming and have a great night. Enjoy. Okay. All right, we are very excited to see Lee Wiley, Jamie, and Michael. Come on in. Michael, how are you? Good. Come on in.
Jamie's a little voiceless. So.
Oh, okay. Tell you what. And you've never been short with words.
Yes. So hard for me.
No, yes. So he's a lawyer, folks. So, Michael, how did we meet?
Eric was my first boss out of my undergraduate training, so KPMG.
Okay. And how was I as a boss?
You know what? Actually, it was surprisingly a great boss. Maybe a lot more easygoing than I would have expected.
Yeah, it's like I've been more annoying since I've been your friend, not a boss.
No comment.
But so I am so thankful for the friendship of you two. I feel like a part of your guys' family with your kids as well. Even if you guys have moved 3 different homes, just share with me an event when you think of how, and you can just say one word if you want, that you remember out of all the things that kind of come to place that involve me and your family.
Yeah. Okay, well, so
Dinners, family dinners, and games at the table.
Yeah.
Which we love.
But I get a crash course in a big family, even though you have 3. I'm a single guy, and there's a lot of excitement, in my opinion, when you come over. And I really appreciate you as couples kind of just step away and say, go hire our kids.
Yeah, no, it's a blessing to have you there.
How about you, Michael? Anything from the family perspective?
Yeah, no, many things. Coming to one of my surprise birthday parties where you showed up, and also just the video that you put together for the kids in their sports, and the one that you put together for Colin was really special.
Yeah. Well, great. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Yes,
Michael, it is so glad to have you here, because the last time we had a dinner here, unfortunately, your grandfather had passed, and you were via video, so it's wonderful to have you.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Okay. Well, hello. It's Tonya Kurtzman, the last of the Kurtzmans, although we saw Sienna. We didn't get to talk about her. Tonya here, I have to say, let's move up on the thing here.
Okay.
Tonya is Gary's wife, but I truly think of her as my friend.
Oh.
And we've had great friends. I think about a story I'd like you to tell because it's my favorite, and I'll just say 3 words: Golden Gate Park. Do you mind sharing that story?
So I moved out to San Francisco in '97, and Eric was kind enough to show me around San Francisco, and Gary hadn't moved out as of yet. And so we called Gary and said, gosh, what a wonderful day we had had. And Gary said, as we told him all these things that we had done, he's like, I miss Golden Gate Park, not I miss Eric, I miss the, Anyway, so that's the joke.
Yes. And I feel like you can call me anytime to help out on anything except move. And what's the line that you guys repeat of mine?
Eric is famous for, God, it looks great right here.
Yeah, we had to move a couch up the stairs, and the stairs angled. And every time it got difficult, I just said, why don't we just leave the couch right on the stairway? Because it looks great right here.
It's Eric's famous line.
Anyway, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
For coming.
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Thank you. Matt, how are you? Oh, it is so great to have you here, Matt. Matt, you're looking sharp today, and we're not as usually sharp because we usually are playing on the tennis court before you retire from tennis.
Yes.
I hear a rumor, Matt, that there is a Best Tennis Partner Award. I don't know how it's selected. I got some competition. Yeah, you got Ross, you got Gary, you got Barry, you got Mike Summers. What do you think? You got a good chat?
I'm in there. I'm in the hunt, I think.
You're the only one that I have won a match at Nationals.
I think
you want to tell about that
I'm
experience? What did you think?
It was awesome. It was awesome. I actually just wrote that down on the memory card.
Oh,
it was
okay.
something I'll never forget. I was supposed to go in there and play literally I was going along for the ride. Maybe play one match. Due to team injuries, Eric and I ended up playing the entire weekend.
Yeah, to leave the team because we were their best doubles team.
That too. That too. I mean, we didn't want to hog the limelight, but we ended up playing almost every match that weekend. It was so much fun. I'll never forget it. We did pretty good, and we were exhausted by the end, but it was a memory I'll cherish forever.
Oh, great. It was awesome having you here, and you becoming such a great friend through the years.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't be the same without you.
Yeah.
Take care.
Congratulations.
All right. Now coming. Oh well, they're being the paparazzi are with my next 2, but these are probably my 2 favorite people to ever grace the Deloitte Hall. It is Jalen Mays. How are you?
Oh, I just finished my
last. We'll do this together. All right. Well, come on in. Let's get close to the mic up here.
Do I get on
that's
one side?
okay. It doesn't. What? Okay. So let's see. All right. We got it. Okay. So tell them how we all have met. How did we meet?
I met Eric. He's my old boss, Deloitte Tax LLP in San Francisco.
I met Eric's laugh before I met Eric, but once I did, I fell in love. His girlfriend from Deloitte. We love it.
So all sat next to each other, and I ordered flowers for my mom, and it did not come multiple times. And I guess most coworkers would go, "Oh, that's a shame. Sorry to hear that." But no, you 3 took it on your own and said, "Oh no, your mom is gonna get flowers tomorrow." Talk about that.
Oh, that was more D than it was.
Oh, you were right there saying.
Well, both. Talk about that.
Yeah. Well, first of all, she got the flowers.
Yeah, she got the flowers.
Believe
We
that.
saw to that. We were not taking another day without her having those flowers. And there was no. Did they give a response to you as to why?
I don't know. It was like, it's a mistake. It's a mistake.
Yeah.
But somehow, when a strong woman called them, they were not going to make a mistake again.
No,
So
we took care of her.
So I guess maybe just talk about, because I think what we had was so special.
Yeah.
The three of us, but also Dee included. You know, we worked hard,
Yeah,
but
we
we
worked
also, and it wasn't just goofing off, but we commiserated. We got through a lot of difficult things there. Talk about that.
Well, I mean, we're family.
Yeah.
And though we don't see each other every day, that bond is still there, and it'll stay there.
Yeah.
We worked hard, we played hard, and we were there for each other in good times and in shaky times. And that's the way it was, that's the way it is, and that's the way it'll be.
And I just want to say, Jalen and all the people I've worked with who quote unquote worked for me, Jalen is one of the strongest, smartest, most, what I'm looking for is going above and, you know, SharePoint, you know, entrepreneurial, just like innovative. That's the word I was looking for. Innovative people. And I want to say that they actually let me go and she took over my role. And, you know, and I heard they didn't give you my pay, but you did your role. You did your role and you did my role. That's just.
And everybody else's role. But he was the best boss, and that's real talk.
What I want you to tell, this was one of my favorite stories of all time. I want you to tell about our boss, the head of the office. I'm forgetting her name right now for a minute, but she mixed you up with another African American female.
Her name should probably remain
Anyway,
nameless.
but do you remember she would go to that other person thinking she was you? Do you know the story? I'll let you pick it up from there. And be sure to tell what her attitude was.
The lead boss, who always mistaked me for another African American.
Come a little closer, because this is also
that
another.
worked at the firm.
Yeah.
Is this the mic?
Yeah.
Oh, this doesn't work?
That's a spotter.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. You go.
So this is a story of our ex-boss who used to work at Deloitte, who mistook me for an African American all the time. Another female at the office. And I worked in training, and she would always go to this person, this other African American, and ask, when is this next training, or what time does this training start? And the other person never had the answer because she never knew. And she didn't know that she was getting mixed up. She just always like, well, I don't know when it is. Well, I don't know. And so the next time she would really see me, she would look at me like, I don't know what she's doing here. She never knows anything. So I'm like, why does every time she see me, she looks at me like, oh, what are you doing? So one day the other lady came to me and says, you know what? You need to go to, I don't want to say the name, this person, and give her the training schedule.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? What's going on? She goes, because she keeps coming up to me asking me when is the training, and I never have the answer. I keep telling her, I don't know. Like, why do you keep asking me? I don't know.
What we really wanted to do is we're going to call this person Mary. It wasn't Mary. And say, Jalen, Mary. Jalen.
So that's when I figured out, oh, no wonder. That's when we figured out. So we were all going to go to her one day and just like, okay,
this is so-and-so.
This is so-and-so, and this is me.
We have to move on.
I have another partner. Oh.
But there's one other story that I want.
Hi to my fans.
Okay, yeah. Well, I just love. Remember when that same partner, we had like small mini cheeseburgers and other what I would call normal appetizers, and she decided to do what instead?
Bougie food is what I called it. Like fruit and salad and.
So we ordered half of her stuff and half of our stuff
what we do.
because she made us.
And to clarify, that food would be okay with the exception that the people that they were serving were all young adults of 19, 20, and 21 years old.
They don't want that.
So they wanted hamburgers, hot dogs.
Basically, all of it was gone that we ordered,
right?
And it was just there.
Still on
and
the
people
table.
kept coming. So there more of the hamburgers and
where's the hot dogs? I like, no, it's all gone, but
Yeah.
there's some salad and
Yeah.
what was it? What was that little
olives? Some olive.
No, the
trees.
hard cracker, well, wait, it's so bougie, I don't know.
The hard
hard bread with
Well,
the hummus.
We broke
anyway.
we broke records of how long this interview has
Let
gone.
us-
But
Wait, we have another story.
Go on,
No,
quick.
it's okay.
All right. Wait, I'll try to get you later. Then. Oh, thank you so much for
so
coming.
many stories to
All
share.
right, wonderful.
Happy birthday.
Take care. So this is I call her my big cousin because she's always looked out for me through the years from when I used to visit her in Tulsa as just a little kid.
Yeah.
Tell most people haven't been able to talk about Eric as a kid. What was Eric like as a kid?
Oh, hilarious. Always had he always had a silly joke to tell.
A lot hasn't changed.
A lot hasn't changed. That's one thing that I always loved about Eric, because he always came and had a joke to tell me. My favorite one was a pencil joke.
Oh, and tell him.
And I would tell you about it, but it has no point.
Oh, Thank you for coming all the way up from LA to be with this event.
Of course. I love you so
Have
much.
a great
Oh my God.
All right. So we met Brian and Tiffany, who I went to their wedding, let's see, I don't know, about 2 years ago. Well, our next two, I went to their wedding 2 weeks ago. Oh, the what?
Exactly 2
It's so good to see you. Thank you guys for coming all the way from LA. So I'm gonna talk first. Roya, tell us a little bit about our relationship. We're cousins.
We are
but
cousins.
You came around a little later than me. She's not sniffing 50, trust me. But tell us how that was one of your bigger cousins, older cousins.
Eric was like the best older cousin,
Just
always.
move up a little bit. Okay.
Always interested in playing with me. When older cousins were not always down with that, Eric always was. I feel like he used to play at the train set that I had at a Gloria's house too. Always fun, always full of games. In fact, he recently hosted a game for us at our wedding.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. Okay, I want to bring Haney because he can't talk about me being a young cousin. So let's bring him in. Yes,
the only memory I have about
Yeah, tell us about that game. Explain to him what the game was and how to go.
Right, so I have only one memory with Eric.
Yeah.
Now I will have two.
Yeah.
The only memory I have with him, we asked him to play a game for us in our wedding. It was a shoes game.
So is that the reception?
Yep. And he did an amazing job. Everyone was so happy, and it was very funny, and he was able to get everyone to participate in the game.
Yeah, and
it was amazing.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
and you guys were
couldn't
great.
do
You guys
that
were great
without
too.
you.
You were easy to play off. So thank
we
you
knew
so
the answer
much.
in advance.
I'm sorry?
We knew the answers in advance.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah. Well, it's so nice to have the newlyweds here.
Thank you for having us.
All right, have a great. Imagine that little bitty cousin of yours is 50 years old.
Nope, I can't believe it. Because I don't know how you're 50, because I'm not 50
yeah,
yet.
you're not. Even though you're older than me, you're in your 30s, right?
Okay, take that. Edit the camera.
Oh, okay. No, so it was so special to have both of you guys here.
Oh, we're so happy to be here.
It's also was real special because, you guys. I remember being much younger, but losing your mom, and you guys were there when I lost my mom, and I know she was dear to you guys.
Oh my God.
And I think both of them are looking down, watching today.
Oh, I'm sure they're really happy to see all three of us together.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun as kids growing up together. Having Thanksgiving, every other Thanksgiving, every other Christmas.
In each other's
switching
homes.
down and up and down the stairs.
Yeah,
so
some great times.
Yep.
And it's great to be able to celebrate your milestone with
Yes. So if I'm right, the next time that you'll see me is up at the podium, probably with a video tribute of me aging, and then me kicking off the presentation. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you in just a moment.